Genesis 41, verse 51 and 52. Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh, for God has made me forget all my toil and all my father's house. And the name of the second he is called Ephraim, for God has caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. One of the greatest examples. He was treated so badly, and finally everything what God promised has come into his life, and he is naming his children. You know what he named them? Manasseh and Ephraim. What is the meaning of Manasseh? God has made me forget all my toil and all my father's house. You know what? This is the way he remembered his God. Every time he calls his son Manasseh and Ephraim, he is telling, my God has made me forget my afflictions and my father's house. When he calls Ephraim, he is calling him and saying, the God who made me fruitful in the land of affliction. That's the way we remind ourselves, the way God did those miracles in my life, and I remember that. I remember that. You know, sometimes we get lost in the blessings. The problem is forgetfulness. That's why Moses is telling them, be careful. Beware, people. It is an intentional walk with God. You know, your change, your Christian life is very intentional. It's not that's only grace work because of faith for salvation. But your spiritual growth, the purpose of God, the plan of God, you need to walk with Him. You need to take steps of faith. You need to believe Him for miracles. You need to face challenges. Sometimes it's tough. It is difficult. But one thing God is telling you, remember the way I led you.